We hear about athletes getting hurt and having season-ending injuries all the time. You never think it can happen to you, until it does. I'm Julia Sutton, a guard on Montclair State's basketball team. I played basketball since the age of 8, but I've never experienced a serious injury. I've had no idea the impact physically and mentally it can have on you. Last year, as a sophomore, I earned a starting role on the team.
Working inside, puts it up and in, Julia Sutton.
But in the second game against Springfield in the tip-off tournament, I was running sideways when a player hit my knee. The second I heard the pop, I knew exactly what just happened. There's no way to explain the popping sound you hear, but it's something you can't get out of your head. Everyone kept saying it would be okay, but I looked over to my coach and said, I just tore my ACL. I had taken basketball for granted before my injury. It's hard to appreciate something that came so easy and so natural. When something is taken away from you, something that you didn't realize how much you depended on and relied on, it can be hard. Overcoming the battle of not being able to play and help my team was a struggle that took a while to overcome. But once I changed my perspective, I learned to love basketball in a different way. While on the sidelines, I saw my teammates and friends go to practice every day, running up the court and enjoying the sport. It was hard to understand why this had happened to me. I struggled with understanding why, but learning to accept and deciding to take this time off to see a different perspective taught me more than I would know. I watched my coaches and listened to what they wanted from my team, and on the sidelines, I observed my teammates and how they saw the game. I watched more basketball than ever, and I became obsessed with learning. When the world came to a stop and everyone was in their homes because of COVID, I became active. I told myself I wanted to get back and be stronger and better than ever. I put my pride aside and really restarted everything. I went back to the basics, learning to walk, learning to straighten my knee, learning how to run, and teaching myself how to squat again. It was a long and dreadful process that will forever make me love the sport. Being able to play the sport that was taken away from me for so long is a feeling I can't describe. I find myself smiling during practice just thinking about how badly I wanted to be in the spot that I am right now, just months ago. My biggest takeaway from my injury is learning how to love the game again, and not taking it for granted. I will forever be grateful to have basketball. Basketball has taught me so much in life, like leadership, accountability, and responsibility, and just not to take anything for granted.
Sutton comes away with it, lays it in. Nice effort from Julia Sutton.
See you this spring.